the North Cat, baby, I'm a boss. Carolina barbecue sauce with the slaw. I'm the safe, the cellar, and the vault. I'm the best, the effect, and the cause. I'm the law.
It's disappointed when you go out, unfortunately, first in this, and it does affect their standing and their placement. But you know what? It's another game. You have to forget about that. You have to let it all go, get it out of your mind, speak to your IGL, speak to your team captain, reset, replay, we go again. Miramar, game 2, day 2, rock and roll. We start at Campo Militar, and we come down to the south.
Now, I've been seeing FaZe do their traditional drops, talking about a team who's been playing a similar style. I don't know if they can reach it so comfortably this time. I'm looking to see if they'll go for the reach on this, so they try and stretch it across, which maybe they can, but that's a busy area. I want to see if this puts anyone out. If anyone gets uncomfortable, Na'Vi have adjusted swiftly. They'll go wherever they need to. They're the first ones out of the plane. But I want to see everyone else. How do they account for this? Anyone in the east is perfectly happy. They are fine. Over towards the west, though, in the north, it's going to be a bit of a stretch here.
Well, we won't get a full western swing, which knocks out like your Pozo endings, you knocks out your hillside, cliffside, scattered and waiting for you to do so. Teams like this, for example, GEX have turned up and FaZe Clans found them.
Now, FaZe are in a 2-2 split. I was going to say the only way you can do it is try and crash maybe a 2-2 if you're going to have the luck on it. And GEX going to try it. Kane has to be quick on his feet because the nades are coming in. Down to a one-shot, but stays alive. 80 fancies another go, and the nade's good. Looking for an off angle. This could catch him off. The nade's up, it's over. It is good! Who are these guys? What are these heat-seeking missiles that are in their pockets? And now GEX look deadly. They had 3 crashing towards them, and now it's just 1.
The vert nades there and gets the job done, and I expect them to strangulate this and stop the revives coming through. Speaking of revives, Genesis, they might be all out of luck. They've engaged an Enter's Force, down they go. I saw earlier on TSM doing damage. When it comes to Lazarus in the kill feed, there's engagements galore across this one. That's what we want to expect. Uber continues the bombardment. Ace has gone in the kill feed.
But now look, FaZe are calling in the cavalry. They're not going to risk it on 2-2 splits, even though you could argue maybe the other two had better positions here. But Uber, the man at the end of that trailer, the beast at the end of the game, wants it on the action. That nade isn't bad, but they've already left the building. Now you got Sophia on foot, Shyway as well. Who's going to get the kills? They're trying to lurk on the smoke. They found Mexi. They've taken him down. Yes, the nade's good, but you need to get a flush on this because 4 AM are on the hillside, and that's a big amount of pressure breathing down your neck. Gen G wanting on the action. That's all the big dogs now staring you down. Sophia, last one alive, I'm pretty sure here. I'm thinking Shyway got knocked in, yes. Sophia now left alive and not for long. Swept aside, FaZe control it. But they may have given up a lot to try and support their teammates.
Ira goes, actually knocks one of Lazarus. There's been a continuation of this battle going on, but out in the open, we have to move to BC. Tempo Storm, just on the other ridge side, you can see the bullets coming through. Sharky, 4 players standing, they could make something happen on this, but they don't have to pressure them, they don't have to push, for the simple fact, it's BC that has to do all the work, but Zampa, he's going for a low ball. He's going to try and flush them from behind. Yes. This could be deadly if he catches them off guard.
Summer was holding him back initially, but now in the blue, Sharp Shot just showed a little too much. You can see the line of smoke. It's VC trying to get their players in the circle. Now the line of sight comes in. Tempo needs to be aware. These shots are not going to stop landing. Tempo needs to be on alert here. VC are now back in control.
So where he was stood, they've no idea where these bullets are coming from. They're looking every single way, but the bullet fires are coming from up north. This is dangerous. I'm seeing Tempo Storm just falling in the kill feed one by one.
Genesis are on the hunt as well. They're sweeping from the south. They're coming up behind Tempo. And there they go. They tried to battle the Chinese side, and they've had absolutely none of that. And now the circle centers up. It's gone to the north. 4 AM. Large and in charge, but only down to 2. Genesis on the heels of that previous battle with BC. They can see weakness there. Maybe try and exploit it. Now, Na'Vi have 4 in the north. K-Mine strikes, does get down tied. That's pretty good going. I don't know if they can clean sweep this. They're still pretty far away, but Profi, the man is on a run. He's on a mission.
He's the only man in this entire arena that was at Auckland and also was at PGI. He's been there, done that. I think what?
Yep, K-Mine said, all right, Profi, I like your run. I'm gonna bring the car, so it's fine. K-Mine is playing a very scary game for me. He's playing a little bit too aggressive because now Gen G are just laughing at this. That's gonna be a car going up any second now. And there you can see it, Taemin, already one of the top players here, desperate to punish that.
AC is still on the run though. Loki's got them on an angle. They will fall in front, but they can't get confirmation. rotation. One point will go to Gen G, the other to Genesis, so they do share the load. But up top, Na'Vi, Lazarus, 4 AM, Senya from Na'Vi just spots Profi, dinks him in the face. KMI now has to run for holy hell, pan out, hoping to block the bullets. What can you do, buddy? This is shooting season, it's open territory.
It is, but what I'm seeing is the Rumblers trying to fall towards FaZe, but Gen G get the line of sight. They're playing out against everyone, and WClick holds the East. The Rumblers are going to have a tough time here. They might be able to get to FaZe's compound, but I can promise you, there's going to be 2 other teams watching their rush towards this. They have 4 players and a lot of utility. Smokes are in, FaZe knows this. They've got to be aware of the angles, or they can be just, I guess, crushed by at this point.
I'm liking the play here. They know there's a big run to do, so they will put smokes up against the building as close as possible to deny line of sight. ZGG has other idea. That's all the way from the hillside.
That's behind FaZe.
300-400 meter shot, but he's answered instantly. So as soon as you give away the position, the domino effect comes in. Vestalot says, you're out in the open, I'll take the kill.
They're running it now. FaZe knows what's coming their way. They may not know the team, but now they know the players coming through. The smokes are up, they're starting to slightly fade. Genesis got eliminated. That's Locky finding it. Gen G saw that a mile away. Fuzzface is your point man with 8C. Uber was on Overwatch, but he can no longer see. Let's see if FaZe have their players ready. Cherry Poppins gets in. They've got to know this. Fuzzface has the cross ridge. He's waiting for them to try and push up to that next compound, or will they not move? Lost HD is right behind Fuzzface. That's a very scary battle from 2 big players. Microfry did get caught, and now the tag comes in, so every other team is piling in. FaZe wait with bated breath.
There is time. The W-click, they can cause problems. I don't think there's any grenades after utilizing them all previously in the engagement. Cherry Poppins, second one to fall. That was while he was sticking the res. Is it time to collapse? There's only one standing, that's Lost HD.
But they don't know the angle. They have no idea where, oh, maybe they do. Fuzzface on the pre-fire draws out the shots. Does he know he's there? Because now he's getting a lot of pressure from the other side. It looks like they're desperate to get rid of Lost HD.
Lauren.
That's W-click though. He's down at 9 HP here. You're hearing the click, maybe trying to bait it out. Fuzzface wants to go on the push. He's got nothing. And there's the spray. FaZe control the south, but now they got to move a couple of seconds until that blue is going to force them forward to W-click.
It's not W-click that worries me, Lauren. Gen G are heading down the mountainside. They are sweeping and clearing. If they knock one of FaZe for them, they'll say, you know what, boys? This is the team that's hot on our heels. If we eliminate these, this makes our run on the leaderboard that much easier. Vehicle, it's only one. How far can you go? You've got 2 teams that will be eyeballing this up. ITZY might be able to find a location for the rest of FaZe to catch up. But Gen G, if I were them, I'd be taking out FaZe. This is a big set of kills for them. It's not the points, it's the team's position.
I agree, and I think that's why they're sticking around here so long, but 8C's adjustment is actually going to give them a very good angle. They can maybe fight a little bit towards this, but you're fighting against Gen G, so that's no easy battle. The North is in control by Na'Vi. You do have QM up there, you do have 4 up there, but W-click slowly building into this. The powerhouse, they're leaving Rebo behind. He is on his own, trying to control FaZe, who are step-by-step moving their players up. Pio is on a limb. He's moved down on his own. He's found one. He punishes 8C. No trade available for FaZe, but Na'Vi like a bit of this.
I'll have to take 2 different fights. 4 AM goes down. We'll move on board with Uber. ITZY bleeding out of the wayside. It will be second knock. The bleed out will come through fast. 2 different fights that he has to take. You got to pick your battle wisely. The overpeak is real. Has to be careful on this one. Gets the headshot. Whips out for the second gun. This is an important kill. Knocks him for now. Can leave him be. He now has to focus on the task at hand, and that's Gen G sweeping on the hillside.
Uber has to save the day, and I don't know if he can. Denied by Loki. He is instantly deleted. FaZe are 2 standing, but barely. Gen G see a contender to their throne, they're going to have none of it. Instantly kick them back down the hill. But Na'Vi, they've been building in the north. They've been playing patiently. 5 kills reserved for the CIS gods. But can they shut down this lobby? You look at the center, W-click just got prime position. You look to the northeast, QM hold territory.
This is a really strong player from Na'Vi. 1-2-1 split, look at that. They can stop any rotations from the north or from the south and essentially crush their enemies in the middle. Walk together as a pack. Circle hits the middle, they now have to wander in. Vestalot is on his own, needs to be careful he doesn't get disconnected by QM. Silson goes down. This might be the go signal for Gen G. We've got one, let's push in, get the center circle, knockout W click, and then we've got something to work with. Otherwise, they are held at the foothold of this hillside. It won't be the best position moving up because of Na'Vi's advantage with the line of sights they are given and provided by this hillside.
Honestly, I think Gen G are about to do double digits again. They're in the top 4. We're down to 4 teams. I am terrified of this roster. By all means, Na'Vi want to stop this. They want to control. They want to be stoic in nature like we know they can be. You want to build up as players. You want to hold the high ground. Pio tries to play in. Harold says no. The peak's his for now. The spray is so good. Pio is so controlled as an individual. 3'd up as well. The helmet doesn't look so good, but the rest of the gear looks good enough to fight with. And now we see Gen G in the middle, putting their flag in the middle of this circle, saying, all right, who dares fight us?
Taemin's position is critical. He can overwatch and look for peekers on QM's side.
Oh, that's a scary upgrade to 3, isn't it?
A doozy, man of the hour. Can he be the one that confirms this? Pio's going for a flank. Taemin's reading this, feeding the information. They're making the advantage, they're making the push.
They're going to go for this one. Loki's already found one. It should be go time for Ether. He's looking for the next push, the next bit of flex, trying to find the player on the ridgeline. Na'Vi have been left in the dirt. You're seeing Gen G playing so far ahead. Everyone else is playing checkers and they're playing chess. Already they're going to go for the peek. It's the answer. The spin's going to dive. He knows it. But Na'Vi have punished. They've moved it. They've read it. And they might be able to hold this one together against the gods.
Esther down but not out. Pio and Loki holding him. G is on the back foot. He's last man standing for QM, but he's outside against the blue. The grenades come down. Taemin goes for a low ball. This could be a Hail Mary from the gods if he messes this one up.
Oh my god.
Bestaloch is looking for it though. This is really clever from him. He's looking on the off-hangers, looking on the side. Loki, while he was down, at least QM can steal a point. There's a fight. A doozy sees him dead.
Taemin fights him. Taemin just found Senya. This is still very much on 2-team stand here. Gen G in recovery mode, Taemin on the hunt, and Na'Vi on the back foot. Bestaloch, he's got the nade in hand. He doesn't know how to stop him. Taemin peeking the ridge, trying to find a shot towards Senya. Getting the flush. Bestaloch peeking over. He gets down one. No, he does finally. Where's the rest? Pio stands, Esther stands. What can they fight with here? It's down to just Pio in a 1v2. Pio now needs to calm himself, still the nerves, steady. As, oh, Na'Vi, this is risky. Trying to get 3 alive at this point, I don't blame him. I'd want to take an army with me against this man. Fake smoking on one side, going for the low ground. Rich, I don't want to write him off here.
I don't think you can. He's such a beast when it comes to these type of scenarios, but with how many people and how many players Na'Vi have, there is level 3 gear on him, so that's a big advantage. But he can just get hit from so many angles. The only problem is for Na'Vi, if they take this single man time and time again, then he could make something happen.
He's got to have seen Bestaloch. I'm almost certain he's had a glimpse. It looks like Pokemon Aldoy knows it as well. I think they've seen each other now. Where is Pio in all of this? Trying to wrap back up on the high ground. This man is being mobile. He's trying to isolate the one player. This is so smart from Pio, but can he do it? I think Senya's aware, but can he handle it? No! Pio finds one. Now he has to do the magic. It's to isolate another 1v1. Can he do it? Pokemon Aldoy on the push. Don't go one by one, please. Do not feed the beast. Pio awaits. He's looking for the next. He's tagged up now. He's not looking so likely. A tag comes back. He wants to do the damage. He's 3'd up. He's geared up. He's ready to go. But Na'Vi says no.
We've been looking for that Russian magic and finally Na'Vi strike. Gen G once again does not go down without a damn good fight. They knock out FaZe, who was hot on their heels. And while Na'Vi are currently kings of the mountain from this match, Gen G, there just doesn't seem to be any way to stop them.
Na'Vi can be proud of that. They needed that. That gets them back looking like the team who can. Good positioning on rotations coming in from the north, working their way down. But in my eyes, Gen G have suddenly gone from being the team who looked very good, who deserved first place after day one,